So if you saw us on our last video, we were going from Arsendoles down to Croppedy and then on to Oxford, and that was the plan. And the plan was to go then on to Oxford, spend some time in Oxford, and go to London. Go down the Thames, go down the Big Smoke with the chimneys.
But as usual,
yeah, the plans changed.
Plans have changed again.
And we're about to go right back to where we were in early January.
Yeah, so we're actually just on our way to Napton again. Which
at the time was really disappointing. What's happened is some of the blacking around the hull hasn't bonded with the undercoat base, and it's got some big patches of blacking that's come off, haven't we? And we noticed it when we was in some clear water for a few days in a marina, and so it's okay, it's under warranty. So the boat builders have told us to get it into a marine, well, a dry dock.
Yeah, just basically get it out of the water and they'll come and re-black it for us. Which is great, because they can cover up all the bumps and scrapes that we've picked up over the last year.
Now getting it blacked is nothing, we haven't done that yet, so this is new for us, and we didn't realise how far in advance you need to book a dry dock for. So I was getting quotes for May and June to get it out.
It's just no good.
No good.
The boat builder said get it out as soon as you can. So a marina way back up here had a spot as early as about
2 weeks.
In about two weeks time. So we thought we'll just turn around
and get it sorted.
Yeah.
So we've made good progress. We got down to Sutton, really enjoyed some time down there. Was going to go to Oxford, but we went to Oxford on the train instead.
Yeah, we still had a day out in Oxford, which was really nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and we'll put some footage of that in. So we had a really nice day. But we've had to go all the way back to the top of the Oxford Canal. So we've been doing some real chugging over the last 3 or 4 days just to get us back to where we need to be. The good news is tonight we're going to be in the Folly.
Yay! And there's a band on.
Yay! Every cloud is a silver lining.
Yes. So we do really like the Folly at Napton. So yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, that'll be all right. So we'll spend a few days back in Napton before heading back up to Dunchurch, where we're going to put the boat in the marina and get the blacking done over the next week or so.
Yeah.
So there. So we're going to film this bit, so we'll put some footage of this bit of canal in. It is really beautiful. It is really nice. As always, Oxford Canal is great. I think the big decision now is though what we do when we come out of Dunchurch, isn't it?
Yeah, that's going to be it. Because although it'd be nice to come back down here, we've done it a couple of times now, so it's a bit like let's try something new. Yeah. So we need to basically start looking at the maps and seeing where else we could possibly go.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. So yeah, so come along for this little chug.
Yeah, we'll take you along a bit.
Yeah, let's get chugging.
Okay, see you later.
Toodaloo.
We couldn't get to Oxford by boat, so we decided to jump on the train from King Sutton, which was only about 15 minutes away.
It's a small train.
We went on a guided tour of Oxford University and were taken in by all its amazing buildings, architectures and history. Far too much to fit in this vlog, but I did take away some interesting facts. It's the second oldest university in the world and was established around the turn of the 12th century. Not being much of a boffin myself, I've never understood Oxford University and its college system, but we discovered it's made up of 44 self-governing colleges, all of which are independent communities with their own administrations. So it's like a federal system, much like that of the United States. The UK has had 57 Prime Ministers, and that number's grown rapidly in recent years, but 30 of those 57 have come from Oxford University. We've even had one President, Bill Clinton. He attended for a short time before transferring back to Yale. We're at the Turf Tavern in Oxford.
Yeah.
And this is a famous little pub. So this is where Bill Clinton was caught, well, apparently smoking marijuana. But he said he didn't inhale it. But apparently there's a picture inside with smoke coming out of his mouth. They're puffing on the cigarette.
Oh, we need to go and find that.
Yeah.
And this is also where the record for drinking the quickest yard of ale. 11 seconds.
11 seconds for a yard of ale. Yeah, and a yard of ale, I think, is 3 pints.
Is it?
Yeah. So it's a long glass pipe with a bulbous ball on the end of it.
Yeah.
To get it down. So my dad used to do it.
I'm sure I've got a picture of my mum drinking from one of them as well.
It's an old-fashioned English thing or Scottish thing. That.
Well, it would have been when they were in London.
Oh yeah, well, in London. Yeah.
So
they used to do it. They used to do it on May Day. It was a May Day thing, sure.
Right.
But there you go.
So this is, I think, the oldest pub in Oxford. It says
something like that. Very famous. About 1380s.
An education in intoxication.
Just what we need. I think we're going to teach them a few lessons.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, see you later.
Toodaloo.
We had a couple of pints at the pub and then finished the day with a walk around the historic covered market, which dates back to 1774 and is full of great independent stalls, so we got a few little trinkets.
After our day in Oxford, it was time to turn around and make the journey back up the Oxford Canal. Before we left, we got this footage of King's Sutton Lock, which is having new lock gates installed at a cost of £120,000. You can see how they hold back the canal with scaffolding and a large tarpaulin, and all the machinery it takes to complete this very important job.
The winding hole at King's Sutton is really quite small, so it took me quite a few goes to get the boat turned around. Luckily, I've turned the sound off because what you can't hear is Ralphie barking on the towpath. He really didn't like it.
This is us cruising the locks from Marston Doles to Knapton on the Hill, of which there are 9. We didn't show you these locks when we headed south, but as it was a beautiful day, we thought we would record it.
One of the benefits of cruising in the winter is that the canals are really quiet, so when we're in a lock it gives us time to have a cup of tea and give Ralph some fun, although he's obviously not into sharing his toys.
It's like he's dancing.
We definitely share the canals with ducks and swans, but it's always the case that swans really believe that they are the most important and very begrudgingly move out the way of a 20-ton boat at the last minute. Due to the cold and the rain, it's taken us about 20 cruising hours spread across 12 days to get back to the marina where we'd originally started back in January. You can see it takes me 2 goes at getting into the bay, as the wind takes the boat sideways, something that being in the open water of a marina is always a potential problem. When this happens, there's nothing you can do but stick in reverse in high gear and get the boat right back, and then have another go. So I've had to take it right back out to the entrance to the marina, come in a little bit faster.
Hello.
Hello.
So we're in the marina.
Now, we've been debating for quite a while actually whether we go into a marina next winter or stay out on the cut. And one half of us wants to stay in the marina.
No, I don't want to stay in a marina.
No, that's me. That's me. That's right. That's me. It's nice. You've got electricity. It's warm. I've got water. Just on tap. You can use as much as you want. I've left the tap running all day. All the lights are on all day. It's great.
I don't want to be in a marina over winter.
December, January.
Yeah. Well, we're in quite a lot over December, January anyway for Christmas and visiting family.
Yeah, exactly.
And stuff.
We're in and out of the marinas in December, January. So
yeah.
I just think
for
it
me,
helps a little bit.
I'd prefer to stay out in the cut.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we get on. So I hope you enjoyed that video. It was a real shame that we couldn't get to Oxford because there is a little wharf in the centre of Oxford, and we wanted to go to some restaurants, do a lot more visiting and a lot more sightseeing because you could probably spend a week there and still not see all of it.
Absolutely.
There's so much history and beautiful buildings. So the intention is at some point in the summer to get back into Oxford, isn't it?
Yeah, so we can moor up in the centre and take a walk out.
Yeah.
Visit some nice restaurants and treat ourselves.
And all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I guess this is something about boating. You have a plan.
And it always changes.
It always changes. So we're back exactly where we started 8-10 weeks ago. Right back at the beginning. In the marina we were in January.
Yeah.
But there you go. That's the way it goes sometimes. Mm-hmm. And then we'll be out of here in about 2 weeks' time. But next week is our 1 year anniversary on Thistle Rose of living on the boat.
We've been on board a whole year.
I know. It's flown over.
Oh, I can't believe how quickly it's gone. Honestly, it's just whoosh.
Yeah, it really has. Although the winter is proper dragged, and cannot wait for spring. I really need.
Someone's being a grumpy
warmth.
old man and has been for the last 2 or 3 weeks about the cold and the mud.
I feel
and the
it
weather.
more than you. I feel it more than you. I'm older, right?
You're Nesh.
Nesh, I'm Nesh. So I'm really looking forward to getting the spring and the summer. Yeah. And then we'll see how we get on. But next vlog is our costings. Yeah. And a breakdown. We've done a full breakdown, so watch out for that if you're interested and see how much we've spent over the last year. And if you've got any questions about our year on the boat, anything at all really, pop them in the comments box below, and we'll if we've got time, we'll do a little Q&A at the end. Oh, we'll definitely have time for a Q&A. So do get in touch with any questions, because it's hard to believe it's been a year still. Yeah, nuts. Yeah. I'm sure it feels like 5 years living with me on this little boat. There's nowhere to hide. There isn't. No, even when you're on the toilet, there's nowhere to hide. I think the fact that it's flown by though, it's because we've been enjoying it so much. Yeah, of course it is, darling. Welcome. It's true. I've had a great time. I don't know about you. No, it's been great. Yeah, cool. So if you have liked this video, then please do give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. It is free. And if you hit the notification bell, YouTube will let you know when we next release a video. And as I said, if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments box below, or anything at all that you want to say, then You've got that off to a T now, haven't you? Every time. I feel like I'm repeating myself. You are, but you actually are. Oh, that bit. But it's good. It's got to be said. I couldn't do it. And we'll see you next time. Oh, and before we go, you may notice something in a minute. I don't have a drink. So we stuck out a little short video last night. Roz is doing an ultra marathon on Saturday. So you're in training, aren't you?
Yes, so I'm staying dry for a few weeks, just so that my body's in tip-top condition.
I've got to drink double to make up. I've got to drink your share as well.
I know.
God, this life's hard.
I mean, there's actually wine in the fridge. Full.
And like every good husband, I'm supporting you by also drinking. Oh no, you're not drinking.
Anyway, I'll have plenty in celebration on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm sure you will do.
When I finish the marathon. So yeah.
Cool. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and we'll see you next time.
Toodaloo.
Cheers, guys. Bye. No, didn't ring.
Oh, well. Healthy juice.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's not.